Hello, my name is Axel and I'm really glad that you joined me in my coffee break. Well, the coffee break is a format where I talk about my channel, recent developments, things I would like to share with you, and it feels like the last coffee break hasn't been that long ago, but a lot of things happened in between, so I thought it's worthwhile to do another coffee break and share some information with you. First, one thing some of you have mentioned in the comments that you are not totally happy with my video cut quality, that my voice and my video footage are not in sync. Sometimes the voice layer and the video layer are not synchronized, and this was subject to my formerly used cut program. So I invested into a new iPad. Now I use the iPad Pro 2020, and I invested into a new video cut program. Now I use LumaFusion, and I think it's much better. I will never come close to the level of professionals because I'm not ready to invest that much time to learn how to cut like a pro. But I think it's much better than it was before. And some of you may have noticed that I have a new intro, and the new intro is used on videos which are cut with the new LumaFusion cut program. So I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you benefit from the investment I made. Secondly, I would like to mention that I kicked off a new channel, and it's watchmaxe_shorts. Shorts is a new YouTube video format, and that's about videos of less than 60 seconds in the portrait mode. And what I do is I take short movies of videos, just the front side, back side, flip the watch around. Sometimes I do night shots, no comments, sometimes music, sometimes not. It's very, very plain, just to make you curious about watches, introduce into watches. It's not a presentation, it's not a review, it's just a showcase of a watch of less than 60 seconds. This format is actually more for younger viewers and not for the mid-aged or older viewers. So depending on where you see yourself, it might be interesting to have a look into the watchmaxe shorts. And if you're interested into a more detailed review, stick to watchmaxe_en or watchmaxe. Another point for those, and I do know some of those who watch my English channel do also speak German. I've been asked by a German YouTube channel to participate in a video. The channel is about a difference. So it's a German channel, and a short video takes about the difference between a small river and a big river. And in German, you have different words for each size, similar to lakes. You have different words for each sizes of lakes. And he explains what's the difference and so on and so forth. And he asked me if I could do a video about the difference between a mechanical and a quartz watch. Some people say quartz watches don't have a soul, and what's behind that, and why are mechanical watches usually a little bit more expensive than quartz watches. So it was quite basic stuff. I liked it a lot, and it was a pleasure to participate. So for those of you who speak German or are interested in it, the channel is named Der Unterschied, which translates into the difference. I put a link into the video description and under the eye in the upper right corner. Now let me have a look. I took some notes because I have quite some topics. Oh yeah, one is my Star Club format. Absolutely great. I'm so pleased that I received so many comments, and I actually do feel guilty that I didn't come back to all of you. It's not because I'm not interested. It's not because I'm going to ignore you. Not at all. Nothing of that. The reason is that I have a job which I have to do for a living. It pays my flats, my food, my car, and in this job I have an extended project, and it had been kicked off 6 to 8 weeks ago, and it consumes so much of my time that I really have to force myself to keep up the level on my YouTube channel, and I don't have too much time to kick off new things and establish new relationships. I promise I come back to each of you, but I can't promise by when. I have a list and I have each of you on my list, and I definitely do know to whom I owe an answer, but I can't tell you by when I'm able to do that. I do know this and I wanted to address it, but the job for a living has the higher priority compared to my hobby YouTube, and I really hope you do understand that. That's the Star Club, that's Shorts, that's the cut program, the difference. One point, you may have seen that I had a couple of videos about Botta design on my channel. And the background is that Klaus Botta, the CEO, owner and founder of Botta Design, saw one of my Botta videos, and he actually liked it that much that he picked up the phone, called me and said, "Oh, it was a great video. I like your style. I like the way you do it. Would you like to come over, see our design studio?" And I agreed to do that. It was an honor for me. And so we have a really nice exchange, and we agreed to do a featured video as soon as the COVID crisis allows it to us. I thought about something which is close to a journalistic feature, journalistic format. It's a great word. I don't think I come really up to that, but it should be a real featured video and an interesting one. So stay tuned, and I'm excited about that, and I think it's going to be a very interesting video. Last but not least, about a year ago, give or take a year, maybe 11 months, maybe 13, I did a coffee break, by the way, coffee break, talking about my personal goal to run 10 kilometers by the end of 2020. Okay, now you have the official permission to call me a loser. I'm not even close to 10 kilometers. My weight exploded, my motivation to run imploded, and absolutely nothing happened. So I totally failed. Nothing, not even close to the objective I set myself. I wanted to make a point behind that topic because I kicked it off. I promised that, we talked about that in a coffee break, and now I have to say I failed to deliver, so call me a loser. Thank you very much for watching my coffee break. Look forward to the next videos to come. They are going to be with watches again, I promise. Stay safe, and in terms of COVID, stay negative. Cheers, Axel.